Today I'm going to talk about the Braxton Family Values, Season 3, Episode 12. It starts off with Tamar and Mama E. They at Tamar's house, and Tamar kept saying she kept getting random emails from dating sites. So she said that was a sign for her mama to get her back cracked. Yeah. So they start talking about her mama needs a date or whatever, and Mama E is just like, I don't need no help from y'all. Because everybody know the last time Mama E had a date, that boy, she said he was skeeting behind the ears. So, yeah, I don't see her daughters fixing her up with nobody because I think when it comes to Mama E dating, she needs to find her own man. I don't know if she needs to go to Home Depot, to church. I don't know. But she needs to find her own man. Don't be letting your daughters that really criticizes your dudes to find you one. But yeah, Tamar says she's the good person to find her a man because she actually likes her husband. And I was like, well, yeah, I can understand that, but I still wouldn't want my daughters to find me no man. But yeah, she said she was gonna go on blackpeople.com or a website that had, I guess, guys that paid or been, had requirements to go on the site. So I was like, yeah, you could try to Tamar, but I understand what you're saying. But don't go on no online. No, not Mama E. I just can't see her going on one of them, eHarmonies or whatever the hell they call. But yeah. Next thing was Trina and Gabe. They talking, and she wants to break the news to him that his ass is no longer a part of opening the stores with her sisters because she's scared of her sisters. And she don't want to hurt their feelings. But you are willing to go against your husband. See, that's the problem. These new bitches get married and then they fail to realize is you're not married to your sisters. You're married to your husband. And I understood where Gabe was coming from when he was upset and felt kind of a little hurt that he did all that groundwork and then all of a sudden they want to cut him out of the little store. To me, Trina was wrong for that. And he had every rights to be hurt. He said he did the banking, he did everything that you need to start a business. He did it, and then all of a sudden now they don't want him involved. I can't see them having a store. They bicker so much now that I can't even see them having a store. Tony and the family, they go to a private screening for the Twist of Fate movie that was on Lifetime. It was cool. I like how Tracy was, she was low-key flirting with the white guy. Her co-star, I'm not sure his name is. But she liked him, and she said that she would kiss him on the mouth, tongue and all. And I'm like, did you forget you was married and your husband was going to see this? Like, some things that you don't need to say out loud that you're thinking. I mean, he's a cute white guy. I can't admit to that. But when she said she would have put her tongue down his throat, I was just like, okay, that's a little crossing the line. But she liked that little white boy. And even Tawanda was like, damn, I didn't know you like white dudes. I thought that was just Trina's thing. And he cute. You can't be mad at him for that. Then they had the little Q&A thing. And she said her worst, the scene that she had the problem with was the most was the kissing scene. His was, I think, the singing in front of her or whatever. So that was cool. I like when they was interviewing her son before they did the Q&A and showed the thing they was interviewing her son because I guess he got a little role on there. Her kids didn't look like they wanted to be interviewed, but it was cool. Yeah. That private scene, and I was just like, I'm over it because we already seen the movie, so it just wasn't too much for me because we had already seen the movie. The next thing was Mama E goes on a date, her first date that Tamar sets her on. Mama E was so bored with this dude. I was bored with this dude. I was wishing they hurried up and ended this scene. Because it was like pulling teeth to even get any questions answered from him. And I was just like, and then I think he said he didn't have a job. And I'm sitting there like, Tamar, not Tamar. The one that always say her mama need a man with money, would fix her up on a date with a man with no money. That didn't sound right. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad she cut that date a little short because homeboy gave me the creeps. The next thing was the sisters go to yoga. I think it was Tracy, Trina, Tamar, and Tawanda. I think Tawanda was late. But they all go. They don't like the yoga class, and I felt them. They didn't like the yoga class. The instructor seemed like she had a stick up her ass. She didn't want them to talk. She just wanted them to be quiet and be peaceful and just be calm and listen to the walls. I don't know. But I think y'all need to start doing research on where y'all going, and the people that's accepting y'all need to do the research on who the Braxton sisters are, because they're not quiet sisters. When they get together, it's just a ha-ha laugh moment or a fight moment. So that's what you get when you get with them. But yeah, that lady was not feeling them whatsoever. They was throwing shade. She was throwing shade to them. She thought they were showing shade to her. It was just a hot ass mess. Then Tamar asked the sisters, were they gonna throw her a Tamar shower? A Tamar shower is something that Tamar has made up, and it's an appreciation day for Tamar because she's pregnant. Tamar needs the spotlight on her, so she needs to party to, I don't know. Maybe, she was right. She said her sisters was mad because they didn't come up with this. And I was like, well, yeah, I could see that. But I was just like, only Tamar would come up with a Tamar shower. And Trina said that she was going to treat Tamar the same way she treated her when she gave her one. She made her day miserable and all this kind of stuff. But, they're going to give it to her. Because that's Tamar. She's a baby sister. She's the brat. So she's going to get her Tamar shower. The next thing, Mama E goes on another date. This time with a guy that she looked like she can have a little conversation with. He was he was asking her a lot of questions. She was asking him questions, so the communication was there. They both was doing little funny little jabs at each other about hitting it and all this kind of stuff. She was like, you ain't hitting this. And I liked it that he was like, he's not trying to rush down the aisle. Or, it was just a really nice not old people, because she ain't that old, but an older person conversation, I'm going to put it that way. So it was funny, and it was cute. So I think that would be a better match than that first date. And you could tell she liked him. Because to me, Mama E was low-key flirting with this man. Some of them he wasn't catching. But yeah, she was low-key flirting with him. The next scene was the sisters sit down to talk about the store. And I don't know why they even want the store. But when they was talking about eating some lychee nuts. I don't even know what the hell that is. But Trina says they taste like nuts in your mouth. And all the sisters was like, what? And she was like, stop acting like I'm the only one with a sexual appetite and I talk about sex, like, come on. And I was like, yeah, that is true. Like, all you bitches got kids. Stop acting like y'all don't know nothing about doing nothing. And all y'all look like y'all and put some nuts in your mouth. I'm just saying. But yeah, they was cool about that. They started talking about the store. I kind of tuned them out after they started talking about the lychee nuts. But yeah, the next thing was Tamar and her mama. They getting their nails done. She wants to show her mama appreciation for the stuff she's done for her. So she brought the people to the house to do the mama's nails, and they sit there and they talk. And Tamar wants to know what can she do to get energy because she's been tired lately. So Mama E told her to go walk. Tamar was like, shit, I am just tired sitting here. How the hell is walking going to give me energy? And I was thinking the same thing, but I see a lot of people walking like early in the morning when they first wake up. So maybe it do work. Tamar, try the shit. I don't know. Won't be me trying it, because I'm just But yeah, so they had a little nice mama and daughter moment. I think Mama E is really, glad that Tamar is pregnant because they get that mother and daughter bonding time. The next thing was Tamar. This is when they were still talking. And this is where I was agreeing with Tamar. Tamar started talking about how pregnancy hurts. And I agree with her. Like, that shit ain't cute. I'm so tired of people acting like, oh, pregnancy is just the most beautiful thing in the world and it's the most easiest thing in the world. Fuck that. Whoever said that and made people believe that shit, I just want to punch them in their throat. That shit is a lie. It feels like an alien is moving around in your stomach from the first moment the baby moves. Now, you do be like, oh, wow, my baby moved. But that's just the first time. after that shit, you just be like, oh, hell no. This baby need to sit his ass down, calm down, go to sleep, something. Because that shit do not feel cute. You turn this way and you got an elbow sticking out your stomach. That shit ain't cute. So I understand what she's saying. Then when you used to being skinny, and then all of a sudden you gain all this weight, you can't do the things you used to do. I can understand her frustration of being pregnant. Everybody's pregnancy is different, but Tamar, I have the same symptoms that you were having with your pregnancy, so I totally understand what you're saying. And I don't understand people going off on Tamar. This is her first pregnancy. Like, her high hopes of pregnancy is not going to be like your high hopes of pregnancy. She's going to complain about certain things. Like, I get it. I totally get it when it comes to Tamar and this pregnancy, because that shit is not no joke. I do feel like every woman should go through it and experience the shit, because it's like something every woman should experience. But that shit ain't cute. That shit don't feel good. Not from the moment you find out to the moment your ass after your child was born. That shit is not cute and it don't feel good. So miss me with that shit that she is complaining all the time. That's just regular women symptoms, and we just seeing her talk about it because she's on TV. Now, if we would have saw Beyonce showing her pregnancy, she would have been saying the same shit. I'm just saying. I was laughing when Tamar said she don't want her coochie to be the size of a balloon. Baby, the only way your coochie not gonna be the size of a balloon is if you have a C-section. I'm just saying. Any other time, that shit is gonna be real big. Just look at a newborn baby and you know how big your coochie gonna be. Just saying. The last scene, I think it was the sisters, they get together to plan Tamar's Tamar shower. So, but before they can talk about the Tamar shower, they start talking about Mama E dates. She tells them how the first one was a disaster, the second one was cool, how the man wanted to talk about, he wanted to hit it, and all the sisters just all of a sudden want to know who he is, where he is, what he look like, they all up in her business. Mama E like, get out my business. And my thing is, the only way this date is going to work is if they get out your business, because Tony, she don't need to drill him. Who else don't? Everybody else can try to drill him. Tamar set you up with him, so she really can't say too much. But Tony, the only one I think cannot drill this man, because it's not going to end well. She is so judgmental that I can't see her talking to this man and him wanting another date with Mama E. But yeah, she liked him. She don't want to show that she liked him. So that was cool. Then they start talking about, they start imitating Mama E. They had her dead on, because that is her so well on a date. In a regular conversation, that was her. Then they start talking about Tamar's shower. They were talking about what's going to be the theme. So they was like, it's all about Tamar theme. They was going to have like a Disneyland Ariel theme. Because yeah, Tamar is all about her, so that would have been a good theme for her. Then they started talking about how they can dress in different stages of Tamar. Tawanda says she would dress as Tamar, pregnant Tamar, but she don't want to make her mad. And then Tracy is going to be the singing Tamar. So all of them were trying to figure out what Tamar they want to be. Then Tracy started imitating Tamar. Dead on, spot on, like all of it was just so much Tamar. Like she had her dead on. But that was like the end of that. So this season wasn't no drama. I mean, this episode wasn't no drama or nothing like that. So it was a cool episode. It was funny. I'm glad all of the drama and the fuckery is out the way. That's my review for the Braxton's Family Values Season 3, Episode 12. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook. I go by everything The Ghetto View, THA, not THE. Except my Instagram is Miss Nika, MIZZNEKA69. Share my videos, rate my videos. Share them on everything that has a share button. I don't care if it's Facebook, Google Plus, Twitter, everything. So talk to me and I'll talk back. Alright, peace.